Yos.com. This is season 3 of Going Medieval. And it's season 3 because my recordings get screwed up on the last season. I've lost about 3 or 4 episodes, so I'd have to go back and kind of start over. Not start over, but it would basically be like jumping way ahead. And I figured it would be a good time to introduce a new challenge because they, like I said, they update this game all the time. I want to start new, and we're going with a new life, and we're going to create a settlement name called Crocodile Cove. I need to change my heraldry, but whatever. We'll just leave it like that. I don't have time for that right now. What we're going to do, we're going to play in a marsh because I've never really played on a marsh long term. And we're going to go large here, and this is the randomization challenge. So we're going to hit this button 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. That's our seed. We're going marsh right there. Not much going on around it. Not it doesn't look like there's any mountains. So yes, let's continue. And here's where it gets really interesting. We're gonna do the same thing, re-roll all of our characters. So we're not gonna do any advanced customization, no messing with the skills. It's gonna be totally random. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. Elviva, the carpenter. 30 level carpentry, which is actually pretty good because we're gonna be doing a lot of wooden weaponry in this swamp. Ismay, the cook, the cannibal. I gotta look at the perks here, actually. Let's go back to, well, now, Ismay, eager about cooking, and then Donald, either about smithing, but we don't really have much smithing available because this is a marsh. That's unfortunate. Donald's a brawler and gourmet, so he needs to eat a little more food, get plus 5% appetite. Ismay is iron stomach. Favorite tricks: eating horseshoe nails or soap. Special talent to be able to eat literally anything. That's not good either. Sunseeker, so she's hot blooded, likes working in the sun. Listless, and she's a cannibal. So she can cook up some human food for us. That'd be great. And then we've got Elviva, who does not like unskilled labor but prefers bard duties, which is interesting. So I guess she can be our bard. She is lightweight, can't hold her drink, and she's vulnerable. So these are pretty bad perks, but it should be fun because this is the challenge. We can't just pick and choose great settlers. We got to make do with what we have. I think that's how we're going to play the game, and it might crash here. 1 second. Oh, never mind. It did not crash. Okay. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but we're fine. We're here. And we are idle in a swamp, and it is definitely a swamp. Look at all this water over here. There's a lot of water around us. We do have a little bit of land. Where are we? I already lost where we are. Where are my settlers? Right here. Okay, so this is a good amount of land actually around us. We got some nice trees here. Of course, I started the game on the default mode, just a new life. We're surrounded by trees. Let's go ahead and allow everything. I'm going to set up my jobs real quick, so I will pause the recording to do that. We have set up our jobs here. So again, smithing, we're not going to do a lot of that unless we trade for a bunch of limestone or iron. We're not going to have much iron either. But Donald's going to do that, but he's actually got good 16 level construction skills, so that's great. Elviva, 0 construction. She'll be researching and harvesting and cutting plants. And then we've got Ismay, she'll be doing carpentry once we get there. Ismay will be cooking primarily. If there's no cooking, she'll be fishing and then constructing as well. I also put her urgent haul up to number 2 because we'll need to get a place for people to, a place for things to store. That's not English, but you know what I mean. We need places to store resources. Anyway, I'm trying to do 4 things at once. There's a lot of trees here. You know what? I usually don't do this, but we're going to deforest everything and just get all the wood from here just because it's so close by. I'm not worried about, losing out on some wood. So where are we? That's kind of the edge of the map. There's water over here. I'm just trying to think about where I might want to build. We're right here. Honestly, I might start. I might start right here. I think I'm gonna build in the water. As crazy as that sounds. So we're gonna trap down more of these trees there. We're gonna come down here. Where's our slope to get? How do we get down here? Hello. Do we have access to get down here? It looks like it's over there. So maybe we'll start. It's kind of close to the edge. But I think it's fine. I think we'll start right here. So let me think about this really quickly. I'm just going to make sure we have enough space here. I'd like to go, yeah, 9. Let me think. I'm going to go out one more. No, that's where I was. I would like to go maybe here. Do a little nice 9x9 look like that. Yeah, that should be fine. So I think we're going to start. Oh, I probably should have placed that down. Hold on. I promise I know what I'm doing. We're just building a little starting structure here. Like this. And then we're going to delete all of that. And let's go ahead and hit play. We can allow them to start building and doing stuff. We're going to put things on stilts because I'm going to be building in the water here. I think it's going to look great to build in the water. Now, it'd be nice if there was a little more water. We can mine out some of this dirt and some things. But let's get that going. I'll put one in the middle there. We also need a research table, and I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it right here. No, I'm going to put it right there for now. We can enclose that eventually and maybe build like a little spot up here. It looks like we've got some red currant nearby. That's great. We've got some mushrooms nearby. Also great, so we'll be able to haul all those. We do have some clay, a tiny amount of clay. There's salt over here. There's a little bit of limestone. Looks like there's some barley, or no, some flax over here. That's great. Loads of mushrooms. We're great on food. Food's not going to be a problem. We got fish, we got mushrooms. We're not going to have a lot of wild animals. I don't think there'll even be any, no, not medicine, carcasses, no. So we're going to do a lot of fishing for our food. We got a couple of goats as well, but yeah, I'm excited for this challenge, and I encourage you guys, obviously, if you're watching this and have the game, try it out. Let me know how it goes, man, because I don't know how easy it's going to be. I really don't. Let's speed it up just a little bit. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing here, and we're going to mine out a little bit of this. I'm not going to do that much, but oh, there's another slope down there. But yeah, we got to cut down all these trees. We're gonna be building a lot with wood in this establishment here. Crocodile Cove. That was the first thing I thought of. Cool. We've unlocked the research panel. We need to get some stuff going. I'm just gonna do 25 for now. Settlers are idle. We need a staircase going up like that, and I'm going to mine out that. Actually, I marked off people for mining. Everybody just be able to mine. This is going to be a bit of a progress to get to the yes, I need beams. That's what I need to go actually unlock it. There we go. To get architecture, we need a wooden beams, and we need some agriculture to plant some crops. We need beams here for my design. I'm not going to have 4 holes in the floor. That might look kind of stupid. So let's do that and just put beams on the inside like that. Beautiful. And then let's fill in the gaps. There we go. So keep in mind, my building is not like the greatest. I'm not going to claim that I'm like an expert builder or any type of engineer, and especially stuff like this is just, none of this is planned. Like, none of this is planned construction. This is just what I think looks good and what may work. And I would like to build things like on stilts in this map, you know, like you're living in an actual swamp, like wooden huts on stilts. That's my goal. So this is going to be like our stockpile area. But what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a little narrow. We're gonna build things kind of upward, I should say, which is kind of the point of the game, right? You want to build things up. So we're gonna do something like that, and then we're gonna have the door right there. We're also gonna have a lot of windows around here. I might need to build a beam going across there. Let's do something like that, and then windows on the sides like that. Beautiful. That should be good. So yeah, anyway, if you've been watching my season 2 of Going Medieval, I may get back into that. We would just have to basically cut ahead quite a bit because I bought a new storage drive for my recordings, and that'll hopefully help files becoming corrupted and lost. But I mean, I was having fun with that series, but I think like just the more I play this game, the more I want to try new things, and that's kind of the point of videos like this, right? It's for trying new ideas, seeing how it goes, and people can experiment and get ideas from me. You can just I'm gonna look, we already get a negative interaction. I want to drop I want to be more active on Discord too. So if you're on Discord, feel free to join. I'm gonna start posting a little more on here. But if you've read the title of the video, here's a fox. Hey, fox is gonna eat our stuff, man. No, it's not. What do you get, pet fox? We need some animal handling here. What we need to do, actually, I'm gonna drop. Let's do cut plants #1 priority for you, please. What was I gonna say? ADD, man. It's amazing I can make videos like this, but yeah. So I want to get more active in the Discord, and obviously the Going Medieval Discord is there, but I'm gonna be. Oh yeah. If you read the title, this is Going Medieval Mondays. So every Monday, as they kind of do on their Steam page and on the Reddit sometimes, we're gonna be posting videos every Monday. So definitely tune in and let me know how your wonderful settlements are going. And to be honest, man, I recorded ahead a lot in the last season, in season 2. So, like, the new update came out, but I already recorded a little bit ahead, so I didn't really have any of the, the videos you were watching were not on the newest version of the game, if that makes sense. So, we're going to try to record these no more than a week ahead. For example, today is September 12th, 2025, and I'm going to probably release this video on Monday on the 15th. So we're probably just going to record no more than, 6 days ahead. Anyway, this little fox here, man. Wouldn't mind getting a little fox. Did not mind that. So let's see if we can just scout out the rest of the map here. Looks like we got more flax over here, which is great. I'm not the biggest fan of swamp or marsh maps, but I pretty much live in a marsh, man. Like I think it's fitting, We'll build some stuff with some clay. We do have a little bit of clay we can mine and pick up out here, so that's great. Red currant, do we have any that are ripe? Here's some that are ripe, which is beautiful. I can go ahead and get red currant planted. Although this is pretty close to us, but I want to just get it closer. Obviously, we're just going to keep chopping down trees, man. There's a lot of trees here. I'm not worried about deforesting everything too much. And I will replant trees. What a great place to sleep. On the staircase. Bobos. That's amazing. So yeah, we have 2 goats. I just did the same new life art up. Let's crank it up here. Everybody's going to go to bed because I set the same schedule for everyone starting out. But yeah, man, my goal is like kind of the same. If you Donald there sleeping on the ground. Everybody's sleeping on the ground. If you also watch my Tropico series that I just started releasing, it's going to be kind of the same format, man. I just want to release like some chill Let's Play videos, just that kind of vibe, That's what I'm going for, and I'll talk about that briefly in Tropico as well. But I love, man, like like sometimes, dude, I swear, I cannot stay, or I cannot fall asleep quickly. I don't know why. I literally will take me forever to fall asleep if I'm not tired. So a lot of times I'll you know, late at night I'll watch YouTube videos, just 20, 30 minutes, whatever. It just helps chill. It just helps me chill, man, especially with the stuff going on in the world. You know, today's September 12th. If you're currently, you know, following the stuff that's going on, I mean, who knows what will happen in the next few days. But if you're an United States resident, it's just chaotic, man. I deleted all my social media. Instagram has been deleted. That was like the only thing I used anyway. But I want to just live like this, man. Not really, but like I want to be Donald. I want to just live where your top priority is building a shack, is building a place to live in the swamp, in the water. I mean, life expectancy is not great, but man, he's 35. He's 35, and he prefers. He's he's everyone's favorite cook with endless culinary skill that tantalizes the taste buds. That's what I want, man. I almost want to live off grid, but that's a little unrealistic. Let's go. We need our campfire. And it'd kind of be cool to put it over here, like a little isolated. So let's put it just over here, like that. Put our campfire down. I don't think I'm going to need a butchering table, at least not anytime soon. We will need some leisure activities. Let's see. Practicing restitution is for Donald, same for Elviva, and Ismay is strong. So we got the random draw of everyone being a restitutionist. So I will throw that in over here. We're just going to build on this landscape for now. It looks kind of stupid, I know, but you know, it's part of it. And this is still bugged. If you adjust these horizontal pieces, let me speed this up a little bit. This makes fishing. That's actually a really cool fishing spot, minus the tree growing through the floor. That would have been a good screenshot minus the tree there. Wait, chop down that tree, please. Maybe I can get a better screenshot of her fishing. That's a great fishing spot. Somebody chop down that tree, Donald. Donald, you can't do that. Elviva, come chop down this tree. I want to get a nice screenshot. Donald, come build this. We're micromanaging a screenshot here. Hey, positive interaction. Good to see that. Good to see that. Light banter about the weather. Oh, well, now you're done. Okay, well, maybe we'll watch her and maybe get another one. But yeah, man, Going Medieval is such a fun game. It's just such a chill, fun game that I think that's kind of my vibe. Like, let's just, you know, we don't need drama here. We don't need drama on this YouTube channel. Let's just chill. Have a good time. Let me get my hotkey right so I can harvest those. We're loaded with trees here, which is actually quite nice. There are trees everywhere. Now, one thing I need to do, let's go ahead and plant some fields, maybe like right here. Let's just do like a 6x2 cabbage. Let's do not a decorative. I guess I don't have a red currant yet. 6x2 flax. I'm gonna run out of room over here on it. We'll just put our fields there for now. Not really too concerned about where they go. And this looks a little weird, but I promise it's gonna be fine. Here we go. Can we get a screenshot of this now? We get a nice little screenshot of Ismay fishing. Be kind of cool. Lord. Oh, let me fix my walls. Let me fix my walls, man. The camera needs to quit doing that. Wish I could angle it. There we go. I could angle it like that. Oh yeah, look at that. They're running through the swamp. Ismay's fishing. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful little screenshot there. Perfect. We'll grab that one for a potential thumbnail. Nice, good timing too. If you're watching the video, thumbnail occurred at about 19.5 minutes. So there you go. Alright, let's speed it up. We need to get red currant harvested. I'm going to do harvest level 1 for you and then cut plants level 2. Actually, no. Let's do grow. Let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's do... Wait a minute. What am I doing here? There we go. Let's do that. You're not going to be doing any carpentry right now. I could actually make this even better. Look at that. There you go. Got some interesting names here. I do need to think about... Oh, we got to build stuff, don't we? So let's put a ladder maybe on the side over here. Wait, hold on. I don't think I'm going to be... Well, which way? No. Let's... Oh, we got another negative interaction. Let's put a ladder right here. And then I think I might have to put a beam. Did we do wicker floor? Did we do wicker floor in the top? No, I can't. I can do that without a beam. Cool. Well, let's do that, and then we'll put more walls going up on the corner like that. And then this is going to be my design here. We can, however, go ahead and throw in our stockpile right here. It's not going to be a very large stockpile, but that'll get most of everything. I just don't want waste in here. And then we can mark some essential things here. You know what, let's just mark everything. All that's fine. I just want to get all that in there. I probably should have done all of it, but whatever. Aviva will do that. No, she's going to garden. Never mind. Who's supposed to haul? Urgent haul. That is May. Okay, good. That's actually fine. Donald constructing, Elviva gardening, is May hauling. Beautiful. Now, it might be day 3 before we have beds. Also, how low is my volume? Should we turn it up a little bit? I just not realize that. I'm not playing this game with my headphones. What if I turn it to there? Is that... Maybe that's a little better. We'll turn the volume up just a little bit, man. Let's be a little immersive, right? Unless you want to listen to me talk for an hour. I'm not sure if that's what everybody wants to do. But I think it's gonna be a cool map, man. I've got an idea for building a marsh. Now it's probably not gonna be great. It's probably not gonna be great. But it will be something. It'll be something. And hopefully we'll make this one last, man. Look at all this flax over here. Do we have any barley? I would love it if I could find barley nearby. I'm not going to like spend all day looking for this, but I don't see any. Unless like I see herbs, but we can't do anything with herbs yet. Ton of hay, water reeds. I don't see any barley. Very interesting. There's all kinds of water on this. There's like water within the water, within the marsh. Vita is sad that she is praying. This is going to be interesting with our dialogue here. Vita and Donald. Hopefully they like each other. I don't know if we'll have any love interests like we did on season 2. But thank you. Our cat Clary is reminding us we have food that we can cook now. Let's edit. I don't want red currant. I just want... I don't think we'll even have much for milk. We'll do the fish and the mushroom. And then no wood, please. And let's just make sure we have 30 of these. I like to do 10 per settler starting out. Or at least try to. It might take a while. But that's going to be a job for is May. So actually, let's only do 12 for now because I don't want to burn through. Like, we got to get all this stuff hauled, first of all. And what I'm going to do is come over here. Put a stockpile for sticks. So that she'll haul sticks over here and then not have to run to wherever they are. She can use those as fuel. So I don't think there's going to be a coal on this map. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Marsh does not have coal. Wait, is that barley? There's some barley. No, I did see barley earlier, didn't I? It just wasn't ripe. Where was that? Who knows where that was? Oh, right here. Wow. Oh, it's stunted, man. Okay, well, there's some right there. It does take a while, but at least we've got. No, we still don't have red currant harvested yet. We need to come over here and harvest that. Alviva's gonna garden, which is fine. I'm gonna knock her harvesting the #1 though. Go do that, Alviva. Donald is the man with construction. And what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna put a door. I'm gonna put a door behind us here. Wait, no. Do I want to do that? Wait, how are they gonna get up here? Hold on. I need a ladder. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need wait. Yeah, we need a ladder up here. No, no, no. What? I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't need a ladder. I got a ladder back there. We need a door on this side though. Can they get up here? Yeah, yeah. No, sorry. I have an idea. Bear with me. I'm being stupid. Door there. I'm being very stupid, so sorry about that. I'm gonna put wooden. Oops. No, I don't want that there. We're gonna put pillars around on the outside like that. There we go. Door there. Promise I know what I'm doing. Let's do something like that. Let's do the same on this side. We'll not do one there, and we'll just do one window on this side. No, I put the ladder there. Wait, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter which side the ladder's on. Door on that side's fine. Okay, sorry. Like, my building is going to be just a little bit chaotic, and I promise this is like a relaxing let's play, not a chaotic, you know, whatever. Stuff's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say that, man. I'm gonna do something stupid at some point. I'm not sure. One of my settlers will probably die. Like, we're not well equipped to fight anything. I gotta train my goats eventually. I guess we could do that. Train. Where's my other goat? Train. At least we can build with some clay, which I'm happy about. I will be using clay a lot in this map. More for the, you know, kind of the more sturdy buildings, like our kitchen and things like that. We're getting some food, some fish dishes. That's for eel meals. Eel meals and fish dish. I like how they rhyme that. So, I mean, it's not really, like, I don't know if it was intentional, but it's kind of clever. Alright, let's speed it up because Donald is working hard. And we gotta get beds, man. I gotta put windows in. We need to get beds. And I need to put a roof on this thing, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I kind of have an idea for the roof. It might look really dumb. But I have an idea. I'm just not sure how dumb it's gonna look yet. So we'll hold off on that. Let's do the corner pieces. Ooh, Donald. There we go. So yeah, I hope you guys, apologies for cutting off season 2 for those of you that were watching, but like I said, I would have jumped way ahead and it just wouldn't have made sense. And I didn't realize that until I bought the new, well, I bought a new storage device, but by that point it was too late. Fortunately, I didn't have much on that one. It's just like the recording files got corrupt. It might have been something on my end. I updated my computer too. I updated my computer and OBS got updated, and now like the recording format, it just does not play. Like it's still there, but it's like it doesn't play. And I believe me, I've worked in IT, so I've researched a little bit. It just something got changed on my recording format most likely. But also, I think that's pretty much what it is. It's not necessarily the storage device, but at first I thought it was. So anyway, that's another that's a conversation for later. Let's put some of these here. We need some red currant for drinks. But yeah, hopefully, like, this is the randomization challenge. This is totally just, like I said, it's random settlers. They might all hate each other. I don't know how it's gonna go. We didn't handpick anybody. We didn't adjust any skills. We just got what we got, and we're at the map that we're at. It is fun to kind of like mess around and pick, you know, pick a good starting cast of settlers, right? Like it's fun, and I can make a video on that. I'm like, what, you know, if you're gonna start with 3 people, like what? We can't put a freaking thing there. We have to put a beam on the outside. Actually, we probably should. That would look more natural, wouldn't it? Let's make this look natural. Yeah, there we go. So here's my idea for my little hut, right? Something like that. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do the 3rd level yet, so what I'm going to do is just put a stick roof in for now. Do I want to do that? No, actually... No. Okay, whatever, I guess we are going to do that. Well, I can cancel it. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Well, I probably should, because I gotta figure out what I want to do with the roof. we need beds. We need hay sleeping spots, which are gonna go up here against this wall. 1, 2, 3. We just can't get up there yet until we build the floor. Perfect. No, not wicker floor. Not wicker floor. Not wicker floor. There we go. Wooden floor. Do we have limestone? Not enough. Where do we have limestone laying around? Oh, I guess we have some allowed. That's right. Yeah. You can't build clay floor. You can build clay brick floor, but I don't have that researched yet. So let's make sure we get all this hauled. Ismay working on that. Looks like we got a good amount of items. We got the chronicles. We got the healing kits. We got 1 packaged meal. I'm gonna go ahead and take everybody off. Don't want anybody eating raw food right now. We got our meals in. So let's go ahead and do that. How's apparel looking? 5 hit points. You did me dirty, game. Now, my first series when I played, or season 2, not my first series. Season 2, our clothing healed itself automatically. Like the hit points just regenerated. If anybody noticed that or has seen that before. So keep an eye on Elviva in this episode. She's got 5 hit points now. I am curious. You know, we'll probably get raided by the time those wear down anyway, so we'll have some for her. But I'm gonna, if that happens, I'm gonna force her to drop them because I don't want her, like, I don't want that automatically happening. All right, backgammon. Let's put in a backgammon table right here. I think it'll look great. Not enough resources. You don't say. Let's build some willow trees, man. Let's build some willow trees. We'll put 1 there. Put 1 there. 1 over here. Oop, 2 over there. That's not what I wanted. 2 over there. I like the willows, man. I'm gonna keep it just with willow trees since this is a swamp, right? I don't really want any around the farm, but you know, I'll build a couple up here. Why not? What's happening? My mouse. All right. Yeah, Viva, get those planted. And why is that highlighted? Let's remove that. I just think the willow trees look so good. 1 right there. Cool. So hopefully the goal for this series, right? What is my goal? My goal is just to make it as far as I can. Like as long as, you know, like I said, my whole idea with YouTube, I've said this on the other series before, but my whole idea is if these videos are helping 1 person, or 5 people, or 10 people, we got a merchant, thankfully, that's actually amazing. If these videos are only helping 1 person, that's good enough for me. I mean, like, and by helping, I mean, like, if you just, whatever's going on in your life, man, if you just want to watch some Going Medieval, if you enjoy watching it, or for whatever reason, just like watching YouTube videos, it doesn't matter. I hope it helps. Because that's what I do, man. I watch YouTube when I just want to escape from reality sometimes. Like, and here we go. Boeka? Boeka? I don't know how to say your name, sir. That's kind of, I like your white beard, though. That's actually sick. A lot of times I do that. I just watch YouTube to kind of escape from reality and just kind of wind down for the night. So that's my goal. Who has the best speechcraft? Definitely not Donald. He's 0 speechcraft. That's great. 17. Pretty good, Elviva. Pretty good. So Elviva and what's her name? Ismay should get along. Elviva, will you come over here? No, no, no. Will you come over here and barter, please? I don't really know what we're going to give him. Maybe some of the wooden mechanical components. Maybe some of the cabbage seed. I don't really know what we're going to give this man. But I'll take some barley. We're going to barter down here on the lake. We can tell him to leave. If you're interested, yes, I'm interested. What do we got? What do we got? We got beet seed. We do have barley. That's great. You have a chicken, sir. Chicken. Oh, we should take their chicken. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, okay. I'm going to cancel that. I'm coming back. Do not leave. Do not leave my establishment, please. We are going to grab ourselves a chicken. Now, where am I going to do this? I need to quickly build a chicken coop. Like really quickly, and I don't know where to do it. Probably here. Right? Like, we just need a small little spot. It doesn't have to be big. I just need to get a fence in here, and I need to get a pin in here, so... We trade with that guy now. I'm gonna cancel all this. That's not... Oh, Lord. Can I cancel all that that's not being built? No, let's build it now. It's being built anyway. Hey, cancel that. Cancel all this, cancel all this, cancel all this. I need to hurry up and build a little chicken pen because I would love to get a chicken. It'd be great. We'll put the pen marker there and then we'll trowel there. And then I need torches because we gotta protect this guy. So we'll put a torch here. I need somebody to hurry up and build that. Hey, there's no time for this. Sorry, we're 4 days in. There's no time for praying. We need to build a fence. Donald, don't you dare build this. Wouldn't be Donald. I guess I could have forbid it, right? I didn't have to cancel all that. More negative interactions. Very heated conversation about sense of humor. British with Ismay, who was withdrawn. Okay, we got the torch built. I don't want wood or coal here, and then I'm gonna copy this on every corner, and that hopefully will be enough for a little chicken to be protected. Leave the torches there. And then don't let me forget the trade. I'm saying that as if you can, like, you know, come in here and tell me. But yes, I want that chicken. I didn't see it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I want that chicken. I didn't see it come in. Of course, everyone's sleeping now. This isn't really... Oh, Donald gained a perk. Congenial. Donald. Is that good? I think it is. I think that's a good perk. Well, I don't see it yet. Okay, well, maybe it'll pop up here. We got some barley. Let's grab that. Okay, I want to make sure this guy doesn't leave, right? I think we should probably... Lord, we need to build a fence. I need to trade with him in the morning. Actually, should I trade with him now? I think if I build the pen in there, the chicken would stay in there and be protected. Can't get up there though, can it? Okay, we're gonna have to micromanage here. I just don't want him to leave. I want his chicken. So as soon as we wake up, we're gonna trade with this dude. Someone wake up. What time's our schedule here? It's at 5. We wake up at 5, enjoy leisure activities. Ismay, no time to pray. Will you please barter? I hope I don't do this too early, but I just want to make sure they don't go away. We want the chicken. Do I want anything else? I need to give him stuff. We'll give him some of the willow saplings. I don't need those. I could give him my last package meal. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Well, really want to give away my cat or my ale. I guess we'll just buy the chicken. I don't really have much to sell, dude. Get rid of the hay. With the hay, I guess. Get rid of the milk. Yeah. I mean, I think I want to keep everything else. Just grab a couple barley from you. Oh, wow. Never mind. Let's do the saplings back. There we go. You're going to profit 13 cents. About that. Now we have a chicken. Please stay alive, chicken. I'm going to be watching this chicken. If anyone comes near this chicken, I am going to kill them. Now, fortunately, there aren't too many predators on this. The fox is the only thing I gotta watch out, right? I gotta watch out for the fox. Build up your defenses. Yes, I know, I know. Are we cooking food? Do we have enough food? Hey, what's happening here? Why are we not building that? There we go. Build it, build it. Quickly, 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 quickly. And watching the chicken. Where'd it go? Here it is. We need to name the chicken. I don't know what to name the chicken. I will be releasing this video. He's following the goat. I'll be releasing this video before I record episode 2. So, let me say that again. I need help naming this chicken. I will be recording episode 2 after this one gets released. So if you watch this one, drop a comment. Let me know what I should name this chicken. It's currently unnamed. I just got to keep it alive here for a second. Fortunately, I don't see the fox anywhere near. Hey, someone needs to build that. There we go. I think we're almost done. We are done. Beautiful. Alright, let's put the chicken in there. I will probably try to build a little roof over its head, maybe. That would be nice of me. That's backwards. That's backwards. There we go. Okay. Hey, can somebody go get the chicken, please? Who's supposed to be doing animal husbandry? No one. Ismay, you have a lot to do. Cooking's gonna be now level 2 priority for you. Fishing level 3, constructing level 4. Sorry, Ismay. Lots to do, but I need you to go haul that chicken. Ismay. No, don't slaughter the chicken. Roping chicken. There you go. Ismay. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Oops. There we go. Okay, never mind. She's doing it. Alright. Relax. Everybody calm down. I need to put my flooring in. Like that. There we go. And right there. Finish that. Finish that. Alright, so now we'll at least have a roof over these beds. And then I'm going to think about how I want to build the, like merlons. I think I kind of want to build it up one more like that, right? Let me just look at this. Let me look at this. Let me speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna not build these. I think I'll need to build beams running across here, but if I do that, I think I can then put the merlons going across for a little bit of defense. Now they're gonna be able to just come right in here and walk up there, certainly. But we can put some traps around it. Or maybe figure out a way to slow them down over here. I don't know, man. But I think that's going to be my idea, and then what we can end up doing if I do this. Let's just go ahead and look at what let's just go ahead and see what it'll look like, right? If I do this, let me forbid these. So if I do this and then put like a nice roof like that, oh yeah. I think that'll look pretty good. And I might even do like a different structure on the roof. So I think that's going to be the move. Let's go ahead and let me go here and just allow everything. Here we go. Perfect. So that'll be the move. Food is low. Is it now? Not enough resources. Did we harvest all the mushrooms over here? I think we did. Do I have more mushrooms? I know I do. Oh, look at these foxes, man. This chicken better be protected at all times. It better be. Alright, where I had more mushrooms around here. Must have all vanished. A bunch of herbs. Let's go ahead and grab these. Those are all ripe. Yo, where are those mushrooms? Did they go away already? And 4 days in. Very unfortunate. But at least we had plenty of fish. Now, I don't know why there's not a hotkey for fish. I don't know why. There's not. We're doing a lot of fishing here. I hope we get somebody with animal husbandry. That is going to be the most amazing skill for the swamp here. These are all eel, I think. That's fine. Alright, well, let's get some food. We only have 2 meals. Dude, where did those mushrooms go? They must have all vanished. I didn't get them quick enough. That's unfortunate. There's some pike over here. That's so far away. I'm not going to go do that. So, alright, we're at day 5. Let's keep speeding it up. We got more stuff to build. We got to cut down more trees because we don't have enough wood. Fortunately, we got all kinds of trees over here. Willow, oh, I don't want to cut that one down. Willow trees only give you a... I'll try to avoid cutting down the... I'm just going to cut down the dead ones. I mean, 30 is not a lot of wood. Willow trees give you less wood. But I think they look pretty cool, and it's another little challenge for us to just limit ourselves a little bit. Here's a dead stump. Alright, there's a couple of mushrooms in there. But yeah, all those mushrooms must have disintegrated. They're gone. Yeah, man, today, like I said, today is... That's more fish. September 12th, this will be released in 3 days. And then I'll probably record the next episode shortly after that. Maybe one day next week. Hey, we got some eggs from our chicken. We gotta fix our chicken coop, man. This chicken needs some assistance. How can we help our chicken? I can build a nice little, like... What do you think about this? I could build a nice little spot here in the back for it. Yep. We'll build a chicken coop. That's not a priority right now. That's absolutely not a priority. We gotta finish our main structure, which is taking us like ages and ages to do. And we really need to cut down trees, so let's go switch this to priority 1 for you, please. Yeah, we need to get those cut. We don't have enough wood. Thank you. I will plant some more. Because she just had an issue cutting that down. That's fantastic. Love to see that. But we'll plant a bunch of them over here, like that. Attempt successful. How long are these going to take to grow? Maximum yield in 8 days. Okay. I guess that's fine. We have almost accomplished our building here when we will have a shared bedroom here soon. We don't have enough hay? Really? There's plenty over here. Go grab some hay. Here's more eel. Yeah, all kinds of fish. So we don't have to worry about food, although fish is not the most useful resource of food because it does take some time. But you know, that's part of the challenge, man. Can someone grab these eggs, please? That's part of the challenge. Part of the fun. Now, we are going to get eggs from this chicken, which is also nice. Just got to kind of monitor that a little bit. Since we don't have any goats hauling yet, it's going to be a while. Alright, also goats. We should think about... I'm just going to make this like my whole animal pen, potentially. We should grab a... you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put a wooden wall right here. And then we're going to expand this out one. Wait, I didn't build a freaking gate. Stupid. Oh my lord, I didn't build a gate. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why didn't I build a gate for the chicken? How did we get that? Somebody climb through the fence? Oh, we need a gate? Did I build a gate? I did not. Okay. We should probably build a gate. But where? Let me think about this, actually. Is that enough space for chickens? Do they need more space than that? I mean, it's early, man. Like, I don't really think it matters. So, let me think. I'm gonna do... Let's see here. I have an idea. We're gonna do this. Like that. And I'm gonna put a gate, a couple gates. We're gonna put one there, one there. The wooden wall there. This will be moved like that. There we go. This will be adjusted. I'm just kind of thinking like how I want to do this. This is again just me designing random crap, but I don't have time for that. Let's just actually, you know what? Scrap all of that. Our goats are fine. We'll leave our goats wandering around. Who cares? However, we need to get a gate in here, though. We'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, we're getting almost halfway through the spring, which is great. Build up our defenses. Now, there is a chance we will be getting a new settler soon. So yeah, we should probably do that. We should probably build our defenses, and we'll put some Merlons going up here. So let's go ahead and do that at least for this side, like that. Beautiful. That'll go like that. That'll go like that. Love that. We'll start there. We'll probably build it all the way around. But for now, this will be our range where we can shoot people because they'll be coming up this way. And we'll try to build some traps around here. Because once they get up here, it's going to be a problem. I don't have any way to shoot them going that way. Here. That could get interesting, but it'll be fine. We'll be fine. If somebody dies, they die. It is what it is. We're not attached to anyone right now. So I will say, this might be a decent spot to cut off this first episode. I need to fix my gate here real quick, so let me do that. We're gonna get rid of that piece. Chicken's gonna escape here for a moment. Let me fix this. Come build that. The chicken escapes. Of course, you walk out. Dude, you get one Hey. What's going on over here? Oh, I need to research brewing, don't I? I need to research stuff. Okay, your research is your... If you're not gardening or harvesting, you should be researching. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hey, here's some mushrooms. Hey, can somebody go get the chicken, please? Someone grab... There we go. So now we have a gate, and we'll fix this. But I think Spring Day 7 is probably a good place to cut this off, man. Like, we'll come back, and we might end up making every episode 6 days. I kind of want to do like an hour for each episode, so I don't know if it'll be like that every time. But that worked out pretty good. We gotta get our defense up in the second episode, potentially. Then we gotta finish our roof over here. Or, I mean, our roof. I think it'll look pretty nice once I kind of come up with that idea. But another negative social interaction. Thank you, Donald. It's may grumbled on about the habits of birds. There you go. That's very, very awful topics, right? But we will see you guys. Episode 2, like I said. If you are watching this, and if you've watched it all the way through, we need a name for our chicken. So suggest that in the comments. We'll throw it in there. And we'll see you guys in episode 2. Later.